They are yearning to find something greater than themselves to live for. They may not always know
Mm,
what those answers are, but they just have an intuitive sense that there's got to be more to life than just being a consumer or just the next achievement, the next test score, the next certificate, the next job, the next diploma. And those two things, that yearning for community and human connection, and then that yearning to live for something greater than themselves, some sort of purpose, that's a lot to work with in terms of having those conversations about, okay, well, what does that mean? What does it mean to be in community? What are the implications of your character for that, right? Going back to some of those virtues I mentioned earlier about loyalty, about honesty, those are fundamental to building friendships. Integrity, self sacrifice, those are also fundamental to living for something greater than yourself. And that's why the current generation of students, it's this paradox. On the one hand, they've become rather cynical about big political causes, if you will. And yet,
mm,
that yearning for transcendence, that yearning for, again, something greater than themselves is still really there. That's why I think we see a lot of spiritual hunger and yearning. Certainly, some of this is obviously very much a yearning for some sort of connection with God. And that's why, even though previously this last several years had looked like a trend towards more and more secularization, I think we may have reached
mm.
peak secular, and now there's something of the pockets, at least, of religious reawakening. That yearning, like I said, is what makes it so exciting to be working in higher
Mhm.
education right now.